again. That is why gastroparesis is the best and the worst thing that has ever happened to me. Morning lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Amity Gilmour and this is my life. I have to do some sewing, I have to pack some orders. Have my delicious lunch. I'm finding new smoothie recipes and I'm loving them. If you guys watched last week's video, you'll know that I was in Gilmour. I was there for a leaders meeting, stayed back, did some stuff. Now I'm home. I got back yesterday, flew into Sydney around about 2 o'clock and then was home for a bit, then went out to Bible study. So I was very busy. I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of a health update. So when I had my tube change, things were going good after the tube change, obviously not beforehand. And I also around the same time had the flu, just like a week previous. However, the runs didn't happen till like a week after I had already recovered. After I had the runs, I was feeling like really great. I was able to eat stuff that I haven't been able to eat since last year without like any troubles, or if any minimal, and I was getting a huge sense of hope. Unfortunately, the past couple of days, I can feel my intestines slowing down again and I'm getting a lot more of pain, a lot more inability to eat things, a lot more nausea, and it's just really discouraging when you go well for a while and then all of a sudden you just kind of like hit rock bottom again. At least we're not there at that point, but I can feel we may be slipping quite close. I then realized the reason I probably was feeling good is because of the runs that I had cleared me out, and I am not gonna lie you guys, every single time I have a clean out, whether that be for a colonoscopy, whether it be because I have had the runs, whether it be because I get to the point where I have to take a huge nuclear concoction of like every laxative you can think of under the sun. Every time I clear out, I feel incredible for a while. After a while, I just feel bad again and I feel sick again and I feel like I'm going back into that and it's hard. Another thing too, my tube yesterday started showing something that looked a bit like gastric juices in my jejunum port, and I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but I'm going to book an appointment with my doctor and double check and see what's actually going on because I hope it hasn't flipped. So I'm just gonna ring and organize that now. I have crept back into my hoodie because I don't know, I was feeling a little cold, but I've just been doing some sewing and these are the fruit of my labor. These scrunchies are actually for the Barbie scrunchie launch. I've already done the Barbie tubey pad launch, but the scrunchie launch is being done separately, and the reason being is because I didn't have enough time to get it done all together, so I thought I might as well do one of them first. Look at all of that, guys. Look how cool it looks. So now I have to clean up and then I have to pack a few orders that I have to get out. My doctor's appointment is this afternoon because I did actually get an appointment with not my doctor but another doctor. We're going to check and see what's going on with my tube and if it's flipped or not. Hopefully not. So as we speak, I'm updating my business cards to add a bit more information. I'm moving this up here to leave some more room down here, also to invite people to take a photo of their products and tag my account so I can share it. So orders are packed and ready to take to the post office, but before I leave for that and then also my doctor's appointment to check if my tube is flipped or not, my friend is coming over and I'm taking some photos of her for website stuff, so lots of fun. I'm back, and basically she doesn't know at all if it's flipped or not, which is understandable, but I was kind of like wondering, do I ask for a scan? But I didn't. So I don't know, but I saw a trick with food coloring. I'm gonna try it, but don't do this at home because I don't know if this is a good idea. Talk to your doctor before you do stuff like this, but I'm just trying it. Hello, so I did a troubleshoot that I found on the internet. So as you can see, there's like blue in here. Don't panic, I did that and it's only food coloring, so it's fine. And I just did it to check and see if the food coloring was put in the J portion, would it come out of the G portion? And if it came out of the G portion, it would mean that it is in the stomach. J portion being in the stomach. No blue came out of the G portion. So obviously I got it on the internet and the thing said, you know, I'm not a doctor and I don't know for sure and blah blah blah, don't take his medical advice, which I'll say to you as well. But this kind of is how she checks, and I mean it makes a little bit of sense, I guess. I think it does. I personally think it makes sense. So I'm thinking it's okay. Hello, I'm a burrito. I have a candle on, so I'm just gonna turn the light off. Fire. I'm actually struggling with a lot of nausea and abdominal pain at the moment, and I'm kind of just ready to go to bed and ignore it. Good night, guys. See you tomorrow. Morning, lovelies. It is the next day. I say that a lot. It's really corny. Today we have an appointment and I'll show you the fit for the day. So you can't really see that good, but I'm wearing some pants from Rivers. Shirt again from Rivers. This cardigan, I don't know where it's from, but I like it nonetheless. And the chubby pad that I'm wearing is from the Barbie collection from my small business, Lumia Joy Boutique. Link in the description if you want to go buy your own Barbie chubby pads. Also, we have Barbie scrunchies coming soon. And then we have chubby tape from Threads of Kindness Co. So, I'm at the bus stop and it kind of got me remembering back to the fact that when I was at the bus stop in Port Macquarie on the way home from like a day out and I got bitten by a redback. If you don't know the story, up there, if you know, you know. And then last week, a video went live of me and I said that I was at the bus stop, at this very bus stop, not the same bus stop as the redback. And one of my lovely viewers had commented, watch out for redback spiders or something along those lines. And I kid you not, when that video went live, I was up at a farm in Lismore, and as I read that comment, I got bitten by something. I don't know what it is. They think it was probably a spider, could have been an ant, but whatever it was, it stung for like 4 hours, had to go to the chemist and had to go get some medication, reacted to the medication, and then went to sleep and woke up the next morning and was fine. If that doesn't explain Australia, then I don't know what does. To do some editing, but I'm so pooped, so I'm gonna actually have a sleep. Good night. Morning, or rather good afternoon. I literally slept, the sun's bright, slept all the way until the afternoon, and now I've got to go out again and get some stuff sorted. Okay, nothing's gonna be good sun-wise here, so let's just go. At the bus stop. Lovelies, I'm feeling incredibly exhausted. So tonight is literally just a chill ice cream and movie night. Movie that I'm watching, Death on the Nile. I love mysteries. And I actually don't know how this one ends because I have not seen the original. So that's good. And I just have ice cream. I'm just exhausted. I don't know why. So I'm not doing any work, nothing, just chilling. Morning, lovelies. So it's Friday and usually today I do something adventurous I go somewhere. I think I might get my nails done this afternoon. But first up, I gotta take photos for the Barbie scrunchie launch. Hey lovelies, I have not done pretty much anything today other than take the photos and do a whole bunch of work on the computer, getting like the listings up for the launch. And now I'm doing some editing, so not much going on. But I am thinking about soon going and getting my nails done. You guys aren't ready for this, but my room looks so cool. And I've only added one more thing. Come in, come in. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That looks so cool. I really love this. And I also thought that I would sit down with you guys and have a discussion. So I'm just going to grab a drink of coffee. We're going to sit down, hot chocolate, not coffee. We'll sit down and talk. So I realized that I puked in the shower, so it's probably not a good idea to have a hot chocolate or coffee or anything milk based, so we're sticking with juice. If you guys have been following along my channel, you guys know the story, probably, most likely, if you've been watching this whole year or longer. But the last 3 years have been hard, but this year in particular, from about like last year, 3 days before Christmas, all the way up to like recently, it's been considerably hard. What I wanted to talk about though was through everything that I went through in February, it really strengthened me. That hospital stay in February really kind of got me to a place of just being like, life sucks and life's hard, but there's so much beauty that can come out of so much pain and so much turmoil and so much hardship. And I've seen so much beauty from it, and I'm now seeing little bits and pieces, little bits of pockets of beauty that like I can see that God has kind of used. Like God has taken an ugly, disgusting situation and he's turned it into something like beautiful and like this blooming rose of like beauty, and no one would know the storms and the rains that flower had to go through in order to become what it is. A Bible verse that I love so much is Romans 8:28, and it says, "For God causes all things to work together for the good of those who love him and are called according to his plan and purpose for their life." It says that God uses all things for good, not all good things. He uses all things, so that includes the good, the bad, the ugly, the disgusting, the scary, all that kind of stuff. I will go on a bit later. My camera is about to die, so we'll pick this up a bit later. Good night. Morning lovelies. It is Saturday and I don't usually film on Saturday, but I realized I haven't really filmed much this week, so we're gonna include bits and pieces from Saturday. But what I'm doing at the moment is I'm sewing the green scrunchies for next launch, which is the Gastroparesis Awareness Month launch, which, look at this. I got my nails done yesterday, as you saw, and my choice color of course was green because it is August in a couple of days and August is Gastroparesis Awareness Month, so I thought why not get green. Also, my reasoning for that too is because of taking the photos of all the green products. My fingers and hands are usually in them, so I thought might as well have like green fingers while like holding up products and stuff. So yeah, that's exactly what I did, and now I'm just gonna get to sewing. And I'm not gonna film it this time because I feel like I film a lot of sewing montages quite a bit, So I'm gonna get to sewing and I'll come back to you guys later. So I thought I would sit down and discuss with you guys what I was discussing last night and finish it off. We're gonna have some Hydrolyte because I woke up today feeling very dehydrated. I'm just having a very dehydrated sort of day. Last night I explained all the reasons why gastroparesis and EDS is the best thing that happened to me. Whereas right now I also want to be honest with you guys and say it is also the worst thing that happened to me, or one of the worst things that happened. There is so much pain, there is so much emotional damage I have just from living with EDS itself and living with gastroparesis itself. I have had multiple medical traumas. I've had hospital stays where things have literally just gone wrong on every single angle. And I've had procedures where things just tend to go wrong. There has been a lot of stuff that I wouldn't change, but that I would gladly not experience ever again. Now, I can't say I won't experience them ever again because unfortunately with gastroparesis and EDS, medical trauma, all that kind of stuff can be a given. Not all the time, but I mean, let's just say it's an ongoing occurrence in my case, so as well as many other people's cases. So I'm not just going to expect that life is going to be easy after I've experienced a medical trauma and that things will get back on track and never go wrong again, because that's just not reality. I just want to say that as much as it has brought a lot of good, it has brought a lot of hurt, it has brought a lot of pain, has brought a lot of trauma that I will carry with me for probably the majority of my life. That's just how it is. I mean, I can get help and stuff, which I am. I'm talking through it. I see a therapist and I talk about all those kinds of things and just discuss it, but like, even that will not fully heal. With all that I said last night about it being a beautiful thing and the beauty that has come from it, which I totally agree with and I totally believe is such a encouragement to me, it's an encouragement to other people. There is still so much pain that I have faced and so much pain that I would not willingly go through ever again. So I guess with that being said, that is why gastroparesis and EDS is both the best and the worst thing that has ever happened to me. And yes, that can coexist, interestingly enough. This is, however, the end of this video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you liked it even more, don't forget to click that subscribe button. You can also follow me over my Instagram at Amity Gilmour. Love you guys. God bless.